Welcome back to Crypto Spaces, back with another Eliza OS update. Bit of a pullback from when I entered into Eliza OS. I entered at 0049. Now we're back down to 0045. I wonder what's the cause of the pullback, because when I was looking at the chart, it was looking like it's ready to absolutely break out of here. But you know how this market is. There's no such thing as a free lunch, right? And the market is going to test your patience. It's going to test your mental. It's going to test everything before you reap the rewards of this market, right? And a lot of people have been in this market for so long and have never ever reaped the rewards, right? Because of how difficult this market is. But with the difficulty that it has, I think the reason why it's so difficult is because it could just jumpstart your life in an instant. Like one moment, it changes everything for you financially. That's how this market works, right? One moment you're down to your last, you're in a dark place, and then one single spark, and then you have just this massive uptrend in one of your investments that you had conviction on, and then boom, just like that, your life changes. So that's why it's so difficult to be an investor of the crypto market, right? So in my opinion, we just can't give up, right? So even if we have a little bit of a pullback here in the Eliza OS price action, it's a good time to DCA, right? Like I said in my previous videos, I just think you need 100,000 of these tokens, right? 34.2 million market cap, 50 million volume. That's actually great. Wow. Half of the market cap, half of the volume is, half of the volume matches the market cap, right? So that's pretty good, right? So 100,000 Eliza OS coins right now is $460, right? $460 gets you 100,000 Eliza OS coins. I think, like I said in my previous videos, that this is the $100 billion AI project. I saw a few YouTubers predict there will be a $100 billion AI project, and I think this is the one. Why do I think so? They have AI utilities for every aspect you could think of. X404, AI companions, AI agents, chatbots, autonomous trading, all the AI tools you could look for, Eliza OS has, right? And the founder and the team behind it, like I said, Shaw is, a lot of controversy around Shaw's name, but the guy is a very, very smart guy, very intelligent guy. And, I wouldn't bet against him. Controversy aside, I wouldn't bet against him and his team, right? Just the tweet, one of the tweets I talked about in one of the first videos I covered Eliza OS, where he and his team has like already, gone through like 1 million lines in code, right? 1 million lines in code. That is insane hard work, right? Because I have no idea how, I have no idea about coding or, that type of developing. I have no idea how to get into coding or any of that. I don't understand any of the programming languages, none of that. And for Shaw and his team to go for 1 million lines in code for Eliza OS, right? That means something. That means the work is being put in place for the success of the protocols for the product, and then eventually the price should follow, right? That's how it should, play out, right? That's how it should. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed, but that is how it should play out, right? So recently they did a article expanding autonomous agents, right? And the ecosystem expanding. Let's take a look at some tweets, see what people on X think. Let's see. Edit this picture with the highest price Eliza OS could reach in 2026. What did Grok? 50 cents. 50 cents. Okay, nice. So 50 cents for Eliza OS would put you at, if you have 100,000 coins, you make 50K. That's a nice investment right there, from $500 to 50K. That's pretty much a 100x move, right? But like I said, I think it has a 1000x move in the cards, and it's gonna go to $5, $10, right? In my opinion, Eliza OS made its point. 4-hour impulse held, pullback stayed disciplined and structure, never broke. Momentum cool, volume confirmed, classic continuation behavior. So after the move up from the previous low, we saw like what was that, a 200% move from the low. Now we're in a consolidation phase for potentially the next move to the upside, right? From Razor's TA, right? easy AI tokens to bid, Eliza OS, right? Now this guy right here, Gem Insider. Gem Insider is a great trader. He has called so many projects like SPX 6900. He also got an AI 16Z before it ran. You know, with Popcat, Mog, a lot of projects he got into that did extremely well. So he's right here saying he bought some Eliza OS because they made 100x profits back when it was called AI 16Z. That is insane, guys. Oh my gosh, I wish I was there to invest at that time. But you know, crypto always creates new opportunities and second chances. So now we have this, you know, another chance with Eliza OS right here. So he just bought some, and he said anything below 50 mil market cap is a steal in my opinion, and I agree. I think that is definitely the case. Like I said, I think this is going to be the $100 billion AI coin, right? Not just meme coin, because this has utility. This is going to be the $100 billion AI coin, in my opinion, right? So obviously 50 cents, more realistic target, which puts it at, what would that put it at? 5 billion market cap? Because a dollar would be like 8 to 10 billion market cap, so 5 billion market cap puts it at 50 cents. That's more realistic. But I really think there, you know, as far as the AI prediction from the, you know, the content creators that there will be a $100 billion AI coin, I think Eliza OS fits that, you know, mold, right? So as always, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. None of this is financial advice. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the videos, and I'll catch you in the next one.